What's shaking in the world of tech and sports this hour? You're locked into Microsoft Sphere, and the news cycle is moving fast. We've got updates that could redefine industries and shake up fan bases. You don't want to miss a second of this. It's the unmissable intel you need, right here, right now. Get ready, because we're diving deep into the stories that matter. First up is the transfer Oracle losing his edge. Next, we're tracking massive layoffs hitting the tech giants. When companies like Oracle and Salesforce make cuts, it sends ripples through the entire industry. We've got the details on who's affected and what it means for the job market. And speaking of those tech titans, we're going inside one specific layoff story that's hitting the headlines. A former consultant's experience with Oracle is a stark reminder of the current climate. We'll unpack the personal impact of these corporate decisions. Finally, we're revisiting those Oracle layoffs with more insight into the scale of the cuts. Thousands are reportedly impacted globally. Stick around for all the details, and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Is the transfer king stumbling? Fabrizio Romano, the undisputed voice of football transfers, the man whose Here We Go launches 1,000 headlines, might be feeling the heat this summer. For years, his word has been gospel, shaping negotiations and moving markets with unparalleled speed and accuracy. But a string of recent misses has fans and rivals alike questioning if the transfer oracle is losing his legendary touch. From the much-hyped but collapsed Morgan Gibbs-White move to Tottenham, to Emerson Royal's unexpected detour to Flamengo after a supposed Here We Go to Besiktas, and Victor Boniface's deal with AC Milan falling apart, Romano's perfect record has shown cracks. Even routine reports, like Eberechi's potential move to Spurs before Arsenal secured him, have raised eyebrows. Tottenham, in particular, became a focal point, with Romano reporting bids that seemed inflated compared to what other reputable sources like David Ornstein of The Athletic were suggesting. Ornstein, in fact, repeatedly scooped Romano on key Premier League transfers, establishing himself as a formidable competitor in the UK market. Clubs are even starting to push back, with Porto managing to unveil Luke de Jong in complete secrecy, bypassing Romano entirely. Southampton playfully announced Mads Roerslev with a dig. Fabrizio didn't tweet about this, signaling a desire to control their own narrative. Players, too, have publicly corrected Romano, like Manuel Akanji commenting on an Instagram post about a Galatasaray link, stating he knew nothing about it, forcing Romano to delete the report. The accusation of engagement farming, where critics claim Romano recycles stories for clicks, with Alejandro Garnacho being tweeted about 34 times in August alone, has also surfaced, though Romano denies it. Despite these stumbles, Romano's overall accuracy remains remarkably high. For every few misfires, he's nailed dozens of major deals, including Gundogan to Galatasaray and Ederson to Fenerbahce. The Here We Go still carries immense weight, and despite the murmurs, no one else commands his global reach or influence. The question isn't if he's still the GOAT, but rather how he navigates this new landscape where rivals are emerging and clubs are reclaiming control. Don't go anywhere. The tech world is buzzing with major news that could impact thousands of careers. We're about to break down the latest on those massive Oracle and Salesforce layoffs. Tech giant slash jobs. A new wave of layoffs hits Oracle and Salesforce. The tech industry, once seen as recession-proof, is now grappling with a significant downturn, and the latest casualty list includes industry titans Oracle and Salesforce. Both companies have recently announced substantial job cuts across their U.S. operations, adding to the growing number of tech workers facing uncertainty. Since 2022, Oracle has reportedly eliminated 744 positions in the Bay Area alone, while Salesforce has slashed over 1,450 roles, according to state filings. These figures highlight a broader trend of cost-cutting measures and restructuring within major technology firms. While the exact reasons for these layoffs vary, factors such as shifting market demands, economic headwinds, and a reevaluation of strategic priorities are often cited. This wave of job cuts is not an isolated incident, but part of a deepening trend that began in 2022 and continues to affect the tech sector. The impact of these layoffs is far-reaching, affecting not only the employees directly impacted, but also the broader tech ecosystem. It signals a more cautious approach from Silicon Valley giants, who are recalibrating their growth strategies in response to evolving economic conditions and a more competitive landscape. The focus appears to be on streamlining operations and concentrating resources on core areas, often at the expense of certain departments or roles. But the story doesn't end with the numbers. We're going to hear directly from one former consultant about his experience being laid off by Oracle just 9 months after joining. You won't want to miss this personal account. Laid off after 9 months, a consultant's Oracle nightmare. In a stark illustration of the current tech job market volatility, a former consultant has shared a deeply personal account of being laid off by Oracle just 9 months after joining the company, taking a significant financial hit in the process. "I was just laid off from Oracle because they're downsizing," the employee, who previously worked at Infosys, posted on LinkedIn. "I don't know if that's the truth or not. Who else has gotten laid off recently?" The consultant expressed profound disappointment, stating they hadn't even completed a full year to demonstrate their capabilities. "I had so many plans for Oracle. I figured if I spent 2 years in support, I could move to management. I worked really, really hard every day. I showed up every day. I really busted my ass every day. And in the end, it didn't matter. Now I'm back to square zero." This sentiment was echoed by others on the platform, with many sharing similar experiences of sudden job loss despite dedicated effort. The consultant revealed that they took the Oracle position at a $35,000 loss compared to their previous consulting role, believing it offered greater security as long as they worked hard. "I was wrong," they stated, describing the 9-month tenure as a waste of time. The post resonated with many, drawing supportive comments from fellow professionals who offered encouragement and advice, with some suggesting reaching out to the Oracle network for new opportunities. And for those keeping score, the scale of these Oracle layoffs might be even larger than initially reported. We're digging into the global impact next. Thousands affected, Oracle's global layoff shockwave. Following initial reports of job cuts in the U.S., new information suggests that Oracle's recent layoffs are a global phenomenon, impacting thousands of employees worldwide. This broader scope underscores the significant restructuring underway at the enterprise software giant. While specific numbers for all regions are still emerging, reports indicate that the total number of employees affected could exceed 3,000 globally. These cuts appear to be widespread, touching various departments and geographies. The company has not yet released an official statement detailing the full extent of the international layoffs, leaving many employees in uncertainty. The news comes as a blow to the tech industry, which has seen a steady stream of layoffs since 2022. Oracle's move, alongside similar actions by other major tech players, signals a challenging period for tech professionals. The focus seems to be on optimizing operations and aligning with new strategic directions, even if it means significant workforce reductions. That's all the breaking news for today, but we'll be back with more updates soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And that's a wrap on today's whirlwind of updates. We saw transfer guru Fabrizio Romano facing scrutiny, but still holding his ground. Tech giants Oracle and Salesforce are cutting hundreds of jobs, impacting countless careers. We heard a personal story of a consultant laid off by Oracle after a short tenure, and learned the scale of those Oracle layoffs might be in the thousands globally. Stick with Microsoft Sphere for all your essential tech and sports news. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and follow us on all social platforms so you don't miss a single update.